horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. My name is Shay and this is my Appaloosa Prince Charming who I got from an auction in May. Okay, so most of you know his journey. If you don't, we have a playlist, link is in the description, you can check that out. I have some updates for you guys. There was a little bit of bad news. He was first off doing really good. We were working on canter. He was doing awesome. I was so excited. And then he started to get a little sore on that front right again. As I said, he has high-low, which is basically when the angles of the hooves are uneven. And that should be resolved by now. But it was a little bit concerning to me that he started to get sore on that front right again, because we had been doing corrective shoeing and working with our wellness team. I had my local vet out to do x-rays on his front legs. Basically what ended up happening is we did the x-rays and it's not like the best news, but it's favorable. So he basically just has arthritis in his coffin joint area. And while that's not like normal, it's a very common thing to have with a stock horse, and he's 17. Not that that's old, but like any horse that's over 15, they're coming out of their prime. Although I think older horses are fantastic. As you know, I have Jiminy who's 21 and Bagheera who's 27, and they are very forward and they love to go and do different types of riding activities. So moral of the story, it's really good because we just put him on some Equiox and that completely changed everything. He is moving better than ever, and we're actually going to start doing Adequan injections. I've done a lot of research on this and I think it's just going to be something that really helps him, and it will help ease like any arthritis. And honestly, you need to keep them moving. When they have arthritis, the best thing you can do is keep them moving, keep their joints very lubricated. And I think this is going to be something that helps him. Again, like I said in my last auction video, all horses have issues. Some horses need maintenance. He's going to be one that's probably going to need Equiox or Adequan, and that's okay because I'm going to do everything I can to make him comfortable. And of course, like I talked to the vet, I'm like, you know, should I still be riding him, and like, what's that look like? And she's like, absolutely, keep him moving. Obviously, if he's lame, I won't be riding him, but he is now doing better than ever. Now that we have that sorted out, he's doing fantastic, and I'm so happy. He's doing so well. I'm going to be implementing him into my lesson program in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So I'm very proud of him. He's such an amazing horse. And like I said, I am just very aware of how my horses move and like what's going on, and I do everything for them. I don't just kind of go, oh, well, he looks stiff, like he'll work it off. Like, nope. So I'm actually really excited that it's something that's completely manageable. And yeah, so that's the great news. Today, I'm gonna groom him, tack him up. You'll get to see that. And then we're gonna do a ride in the arena. So our outdoor arena is now frozen because it's like super cold outside. So we have to do all of our work inside. It's a little harder to canter in there. I've only cantered him in there one time. So this will be our second time cantering in the indoor arena today. It is a little tough because it's a 50 by 130. So it's not that wide. So the corners are tough. You know, give us a little bit of slack there. But yeah. Okay, buddy, let's start grooming and tacking up.
While I'm grooming him, I want to talk a little bit more about his arthritis. So when we did the x-rays, it was prevalent but extremely mild. So it's very mild arthritis. And we also took a look at his ankles and his heels in the front, and his right was significantly lower still. So we are working on that, and that's what's causing a little bit of soreness, is more so the high-low versus the arthritis. But I'm glad that we figured out the arthritis as well, because we can use the Equiox and Adequan to make him more comfortable. He also has thin soles, so keeping the pads and shoes on right now is what's going to be best. So I'm just happy it's resolvable. And now I'm going to pick his hooves and then spray him with some of the hoof spray that you bought me, and that's going to keep any thrush or fungus out of his hooves as well. So I'm picking his hooves and then spraying the substance into his heel crack, and that will definitely help like rid of anything, and as a preventative too. He's such a good boy. Now I'm going to use the powder coat defense, the dry shampoo, sprinkle it all over him, and then I'm going to curry it into his coat. And this is more so just because like I can't really give them a bath right now, and if he did have any like underlying skin issues, this might help it, which it doesn't seem like he does, but it's also really fun. And again, he's just so sweet. It smells really good, like peppermint. So he's like, wait, are there treats? Like looking at me, looking at my hand. He is precious. Now I'm just going to clean around his eyes and then brush his face. This is very relaxing for him. He used to not love it at first, but now he is. And then I'm just brushing through his forelock as well. Now we're gonna put some hoof dressing on all 4 of his hooves, and then at the end what I'll do is a little like dip in the back of his heel just to kind of seal it. So let's make these hooves shiny.
Okay, he's all groomed up. Now it's time to tack him up. We're gonna do English today and bitless too. You ready? He's being such a sweet boy and love him. Okay, so we got his saddle on. Now it's time to bridle up and then we're gonna head to the arena. Okay, so we're using our Fantasy Gemstone bitless bridle. This was made by Royal Legacy Custom Leather. And I've only ridden him bitless so far. I do plan on putting a bit in his mouth sometime soon just so, you know, he has that education and gets used to it. But I prefer to ride bitless as much as possible. So that's what we've been doing. This one's cool, it just slides on. Tip that ear forward. He's kind of tall, so for me, I'm like on my tippy toes. Pull that forelock through. So it's really cool because this has a jaw strap, so it doesn't have the throat latch, but it has this jaw strap in the noseband. And again, I like everything super loose on my bridles. Horses have to be able to mobilize their jaw in order to move their body properly and balance. I cannot stand seeing tight nosebands or flashes where they drop down in the front. It literally shuts the horse's mouth, and people will say, well, I don't have control if I don't use my flash. Well, then you need to train your horse properly, because if they can't move their jaw, they can't swallow properly. I'll always have very loose nosebands, if any. Never use a flash. So that's just my mindset, but it's because it's based off facts, like how the horse moves, like their biomechanics, their anatomy. To me, it's not really an argument. So yeah, try to keep it as chill as possible. You ready? My sweet boy, I love you. Also, you guys have asked me about my vest here. So it's a heated vest, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so if you want one of these vests, the link is in the description and it's 20% off. Like, I love how it's colder outside, but I don't have to wear like a heavy jacket while I'm inside riding because this is heated and keeps me warm enough. It's just hard to ride when you're in all that bulk and everything. So this is an excellent solution. So check that out. They have all different types of products on their website. And I've been looking for really good heated apparel since I literally spend several hours outside like every single day. So yeah. Oh, and perfect for this, Prince Charming. He's like, I'm so done with you. Okay, look at this though. If you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian, here's another way you can do so. Buy some of our merch. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to make a collection for each horse off my website, the Spirited Horse Boutique. That way you can search for your favorite horse, like through their collection. Like, I'll have apparel and accessories for each horse. So I'll be working on that the next few months. But yeah, I just think this is so adorable. Prince Charming, wake up. We got to go ride. Okay, let's go. So first we're going to warm up with a little bit of lunging. I just lunge him every time just to make sure he's moving okay each day. Good boy. Good boy.
Having a rehab horse comes with a lot of ups and downs and highs and lows. No pun intended there. But anyways, yeah, like there's times where everything is going good, the horse is moving great, and then there's certain things that come up, like I explained to you in the beginning of the video. But honestly, he's better than he ever has been. So that's what's fantastic about this. His SI injury is healing beautifully, and he's almost done with his rehabilitation process. And I'm just so happy that we're figuring out all these things and working him through it. And he's moving better than ever. His attitude is better than ever. He's happy. He's out with friends again. He's happy, you know, to be doing some work and training. I just love it. So despite it sounding like a giant mess, it's actually going really well. And I'm so glad that I can share this process and the ups and downs with you horse lovers. Okay, he did great lunging, and I do that every day, like I said, just to see how he's moving, just in case something was to come up. We're going to hop on and then we're going to start our under saddle riding exercises. Now we're going to start our under saddle work. So of course I'm going to warm him up at the walk under saddle, and I'm going to show you our routine and basically our whole session. Now we do have a routine, but I do a few different things every day for different types of exercises and strengthening. We also just put brand new sand in our indoor arena, so it's still a little bit deep, and we're working on evening it out, but it's still a little bit uneven, so just be conscientious of that. Now what I do with him is of course just walk him on the rail at the walk, and then I go to each corner and do a small circle. So I end up doing this 2 times around, and then I'll switch directions, walk him 2 laps, and then do a small circle in each corner. And this really gets some flexion and some bending in his neck, and also allows his SI area to stretch out too. It's just a really good warm-up exercise, and it's going to strengthen his hind. Throughout all of our sessions, he has honestly been so wonderful. He's very calm and he's willing, and I love that he's forward, but he's also responsive. Sometimes he'll get distracted and look at things, but he's not spooky or weird or anything like that. I always feel very comfortable on him. So as you can see now, we were going in the other direction doing our spirals, and then we're going to move into our trot. So look at how much better he's moving. And now that he's at the point where he's really healing and we figured out all the other issues, he's going to get stronger and stronger. So we're at that tail end, and I'm just so happy with how he's looking right now compared to how he was when we first got him. Like, it's insane how far he's come. After we do our walking and our spirals in each corner in both directions, I then switch directions and I trot him 2 laps around, and then I end up doing 2 large circles at each end 2 times. So 4 large circles total on each side. So you'll see, I'm going to show you the whole exercise. And again, it's just working him in circles to strengthen his flexibility, his overall muscle tone, and to really get his SI ligaments stronger. Prince Charming's willingness to move forward is also much more evident. You can tell that he's getting stronger, he wants to move out, he's feeling good, and he really enjoys our training sessions together. I think he loves having a job and having that partnership that we have together. So as you can see here, we're doing our circles. Sometimes I'll do more circles than just the 4. If we didn't get a nice bend and I don't feel like it was beneficial, that he's reaping the full benefits from the circle, then I will redo it. We're also changing rein here on the diagonal line, so we're going to go the opposite direction and work that way. So now we are doing our 2 laps in the trot going this way, and then we'll start our circles. So again, I'll do 2 circles down to each side, so 4 circles total. Unless again I don't get a good circle, then I'll redo that. Also, I just want to add in that rehabbing horses is definitely not for the faint of heart. You can see how some people might give up easily when another issue arises, but I made sure to stay determined and stay strong, and even when other things came up, I knew that we would get through them, whatever the case may have been. And I'm just happy that I stuck it out, because he truly is going to be amazing. He already is. And, you know, it just takes a lot of dedication to rehab horses. I mean, I have to get my butt out here every single day, no matter what the weather is, whether it's groundwork or riding him. And it takes a lot of effort. So now I'm going to do some 2-point on him. I'm going to do 2-point, a full lap in each direction, just kind of get off his back, let him move freely in the shoulder. So that's another exercise we incorporate into our riding sessions as well. This is also a very vulnerable process to be putting a rehab horse's journey out there in the public, because people don't understand all the variables. They don't understand what the horse was like beforehand. They don't understand, you know, what's going on specifically, and that I'm working with a wellness team very specifically on what we need to do. So there's just so many of those variables that come into play, and it can be difficult, but I know that what I'm doing is best, and that's all that matters. I'm making a difference in his life. So as you can see here, we're now doing figure 8, so I'll do these in both directions. And I know I'm doing a lot of fast forward, but I just want to show you like the whole process. So this again is sort of just like the circles, but more so like a serpentine movement where you're getting a little bit different motion and more strengthening. Okay, I gave him a long walk break, and now we're gonna canter. He's honestly doing absolutely amazing, considering this is probably only our 5th or 6th time ever cantering under saddle, his 2nd time in here. And like I said, it's really hard with the width of the arena, plus the round bales in the back. But seriously, like, he looks so good, and he's trying so hard, and he's so much more balanced than he was in the beginning. And it's just fantastic. It's amazing to feel that. Now I'm going to go into my 2-point and let him canter a little more freely.
Okay, so that was his 2nd time ever cantering in the indoor arena. Now it's really hard because it's not a wide arena, and he's a bigger horse with a bigger stride, plus trying to gain his balance, not only from, healing from his injury, but just from not having like formal training, I'm guessing like his whole life. So I'm really proud. It is hard to like sit and look pretty when you're riding a horse that's big and a little bit unbalanced and coming off an injury, so rehabbing. It's not just like sitting there and thinking about what to do with your body. Like, you have to manage the horse, make sure to give them their head, because if you get up in their face, then they can't balance while they're still gaining strength and healing. So it's a process, but he's doing so good. I mean, he is making leaps and bounds, and I have so much fun on him. Cannot wait for our future. Okay, we're gonna canter the other way and then kind of wrap up our session. Good boy.
He's a little bit weaker going this direction, and most horses are, but he did so well. So now I'm just going to bring him back down to trot and trot him around for a little bit, and then we will cool out. I am so happy with how he did today. I hope you guys are enjoying his progress and that you see a difference.
Good boy. Good boy. Good. Okay, so I'm just gonna cool him out at the walk now, and then we're gonna wrap up our session. He's such a good boy. I hope that you're noticing his improvement. Obviously, we still have a ways to go, just in general, but it's such a huge difference versus when we first got him at the auction, so that's what matters. Okay, horse lovers, so we have a lot of thank yous to do off our Amazon wish list. Let's go. Okay, first we have Kimberly's gifts. Thank you so much for this really cute grooming set. It's gonna look so cute, I think for Buzz specifically. Thank you for the fly mask. Thank you for this shampoo and shine. And this perfect brush to go with it. Along with this Himalayan salt block. They'll love this. I'm gonna put it in the stall. Peppermint treats. The horses will love these, especially for Christmas. And this flag set. It's awesome because it comes in like different colors. So that'll be really fun for training sessions. Thank you so much, Kimberly. We love you at Free Spirit Farm. Okay, next up we have these amazing pony reins that Buzz is gonna use from Paulina. Thank you so much. And I actually needed 2 sets of pony reins because I have different head stalls for Buzz now. So thank you so much, Beverly, for this other set too. Really appreciate it. Buzz is gonna love it. Thank you so much, Dana and Emmeline, for this hot pink hay bag. Can't wait to use it. And then we had this lovely box of items come, but there wasn't a note. So if these things came from you that I'm gonna show in a second, please email me so I can give you a shout out. Oh my goodness, more peppermint treats. The horses are so spoiled. And then you got me 2 of these Jolly Balls. Oh my gosh, perfect for Penelope and Koa. They are gonna love it. And Penelope is gonna freak. Look at these mini pig treats. How cute. The bag like smells so good. It's berries and cream. She loves blueberries. I can't wait to show you. Actually, let's give her one right now. Penelope, you want a treat? Yeah? Come here, girl. She's gonna love it. Someone got you treats. Yummy, do you love it? Aw, happy girl. You're such a happy girl. She says, thank you so much. So whoever sent those amazing items, thank you so much. I know Cole and Penelope are gonna love them and the horses will love the treats. If you wanna support Free Spirit Equestrian, you can order us something off the Amazon wish list. Link in the description. The horses will really appreciate it and so do I. Okay, let's give Prince Charming some of these treats that you guys got me. You want some treats? Prince Charming, yummy. Were you such a good boy? You definitely deserve those. Yes, you do. Let's get you some more. Beautiful boy. Let's groom you up. Look at how good he looks. You're looking awesome, buddy. I feel like he's a good winter weight. His muscle looks so much better. You're looking a little more fit, too. This isn't super even ground, but you're so pretty. Okay, horse lovers, I hope you enjoyed our session. He was awesome. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian.
And I'll see you next time, horse lovers. Bye.